Okay, today we're going to learn a different cast on. This is the knitted cast on. And you can see I'm using the same yarn I used to teach the slip knot cast on because I just unraveled it. And so when you're learning, that's a good thing to do. Knit, unravel it, knit again with the same yarn. So here we go. We're going to start off as usual with our slip knot. I just cross it over. Here's the front cross. Okay, and I just slip that through like that. Okay, got a slip knot. If you cannot make a slip knot, you can always make a granny knot. Just don't make it very tight. Okay, and slip knots are very easy, but some people just can't get the hang of them. So we've got, there we go, our plain old granny knot going on. There we go. Okay, now if you watched the second video, it was about knitting. So we're going to put our needle up and move it to the back. This is our tail end. We're not working with that. We're working with our working end, the one that's attached to the ball. Then we'll wrap it around. Pull that wrapped around loop through. Now we're not going to pull this off. We're going to do something a little strange. We're going to pull it out. Take your left needle. Go under. Pick that stitch up. And take it off. Now we have 2 stitches. Going to do the same thing. Going to knit into the stitch on the end. Wrap around. Pull the loop through. And we're not going to pull it off the end like a regular knit. I'm going to pull it away and take the left needle and pick this up from underneath. Come on. There we go. And then pull your right needle out. Okay? Do it again. We put our needle in from front to back. Wrap around. Be careful that you're not using your tail yarn. It'll try to get in the way. Using your working yarn. Wrap it over. Pull the loop through. Take your left needle and pick it up from the bottom up. Okay, one more time. Going to go in and slide that to the back as though we're going to knit. Wrap this yarn around. Pull the loop through. But instead of sliding this loop off, we're going to take our left needle and we're not going to go in from the top and pick it up. Okay, we're going to pick it up from underneath and slide it off. Now you might notice when you're ready to slide this off that your right hand needle is already in the position that it's going to be when we pick this up again. So you can just leave it if you want. Wrap over, flip a loop, use your left needle to go under and pick it up. And you can see you're already in position. But if you're like me and you like to follow the steps, you can take your needle out and start again. Pick it up from the bottom to top. Wrap that over. Oh, no, that's the tail yarn. I told you it would try to get you. Wrap your working yarn over. Pull it through. Don't pull that off the end. Take your left hand needle and pick that loop up from the bottom. Slide your right hand needle out. And now you have your cast on stitches, and it leaves a nice little thin row on the bottom. And going back to the video of how to knit, now we will just take our working yarn and knit into them. So you go in from front to back, yarn over with your working yarn, pull it through and pull it off. Now I'm just regular knitting the stitches that I cast on. Okay, you should remember this from yesterday's video, or video number 2. Okay, and so I can cast on as many as I want and then just start knitting those same stitches all day long. And when I'm finished knitting these and I'm ready to learn something else, get to the end of this, I can pull it off. You gotta watch that tail because it'll get in your way. Okay, there's my granny knot. Remember I said to leave it loose if you have to make a granny knot, not a slip knot. Okay, and there we go. I've cast on and then I have knit one row. Okay, and when I'm done, I can pull it off of the needle and pull the yarn, the working yarn. I've still got my granny knot because I didn't do a slip knot, but if I had a slip knot, it would have come out. Okay, tomorrow, for all my crocheters in the group, we're going to learn a crochet cast on.